Welcome everyone here to another episode here at Cova Film Studios, where we chat about weddings, events, photography, videography. Today we got another special guest here. We got Merced Photography. Merced, thank you for being here.
Thank you. First of all, thank you for inviting me. My name is Merced.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for being here, Merced. It's a pleasure. We're excited. How long have you been doing this for now?
I have been doing this 30 years.
We're excited to hear all the knowledge that you have to share today. Anyone in the industry can learn, and obviously new brides. That's what we're here to do: educate, learn, share information. You know, just like myself, I've been in the industry for a long time. Well, not as long as you, but I've been here for a while, and I like to give back.
Yeah, this can help them to planning the event.
And don't mind us here and there. We might speak a little bit of Spanglish. So don't mind us, and we'll try to get through as best as possible. So let's start from the beginning, Merced. Tell us a little bit about you. Tell us where you grew up at, and so forth.
I grew up in Zacatecas, Mexico.
Yes.
And I moved to California in 2011.
So 2011. So you've been here already about
like 12 years, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. And were you already doing photography in Mexico, or is it just something you got into?
Yes.
Here?
No, I have like 18 years doing in Mexico.
Okay.
I have a studio en México.
Oh, también allá en México. Wow. So ya mucha experiencia de allá y luego de acá.
Sí, combinada.
¿Y cómo empezaste la fotografía?
I started like a photographer in a local studio in Zacatecas.
Oh, okay. And you just started out helping someone, or you?
Yes, helping in a studio. At the end, I worked for 1 year, and at the end, I was the main photographer in the studio.
Oh, okay. And then you got here, and then that's all you knew, and that's what you started doing here.
Yes, I started here like 2 years later, and when I come.
Okay, 2 years later.
Yeah, because it's my passion. It's my.
Yeah, no, I could definitely tell. Obviously, I think anybody that is grown in the industry is very passionate about what they do, and that's the reason I wanted to invite you here. I know you've been doing very well in the industry, and I see your work, and it's very lovely. So I wanted to get anybody in here that's talented, is very passionate, you know, has things to share, that I try to get them in here to kind of share what they got going.
Thank you for inviting me again. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, thank you. So you moved here, and then you got started on that. Did it feel different? Like, how was it like doing photography here compared to Mexico?
Yes, it's a little different because in Mexico, I use my camera in automatic.
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
Aquí cuando llegué, it's everybody using manual.
Okay.
And I feel like I don't know how to use manual.
Oh, okay. You're like, I have mucho para aprender.
Tuve que aprender.
Oh, okay.
Sí.
¿Y qué rápido? ¿Aprendiste rápido o tomó tiempo?
Siento que aprendí rápido. I take a lot of workshops.
Yeah.
So I think I learn fast.
Yeah, no. Y es lo bueno que yo como hasta ahorita te miré a mi evento que ustedes fueron, y and I think to this day, even yo también, workshops y todo eso, siempre tiene que ser un estudiante.
Sí, nunca paras de aprender.
Sí, de esto de video photography, cada ratito hay algo nuevo.
Algo nuevo, sí. Además, las compañías que nos proveen el equipment, ellos sacan cosas nuevas siempre. Entonces hay que estar actual.
Yeah, okay. No, that's awesome. ¿Y dónde empezaste, cuando llegaste, dónde empezaste? ¿En Los Ángeles?
Empecé en La Puente.
En La Puente.
En La Puente. Fue donde comencé.
¿Y cómo empezaste a agarrar clientes ya?
Con las amistades.
Con las amistades de aquí. ¿Y tenías ya familia aquí?
Sí, ya tenía familia, y empecé en un trabajo regular y empecé a promoverme con los compañeros de trabajo, y luego poco a poco empiezas a agarrar nuevos clientes y ellos hablan de ti con sus conocidos, entonces así es como
y poco a poco, de word of mouth. Pues antes, esos tiempos, era puro word of mouth, ¿verdad? Ahora no había tanto social media, Facebook y todo eso. Eso ha cambiado ya mucho.
Sí, fue recomendación tras recomendación, y ya después, que sería como en 2017, fue cuando empezó un poco más fuerte lo de social media, y ahí fue cuando ya empezamos a crecer.
Ok, muy bien, Eso sí, el social media sí ayuda mucho. También ha criado muchos más fotógrafos, más videógrafos, pero a la vez uno, y si se queda arriba de su negocio y de su calidad y su trabajo, pues ahí le sigue dando y creciendo uno, ¿verdad?
Sí, yo creo que el servicio al cliente y el entregar un buen trabajo, eso te va a dar más trabajo.
Sí, me estás mencionando que a tus amigos y así creciendo, ¿cuándo crees que tú sentiste que dijiste, a lo mejor fue el momento que dijiste, pues ya no voy a trabajar ese trabajo, ya voy a hacer full time? ¿Cuándo crees que fue el momento que fue tu like breakthrough in the industry, que dices, this is it, like I'm gonna go all at it now?
I think in 2017 fue cuando empecé a crecer más, porque sí tardé en aclientarme, en agarrar clientes, pero fue como 3 años antes de la pandemia que yo ya estaba súper busy y me empezó a conocer más la gente.
¿Y usar también Facebook, todo?
Más bien uso Instagram.
Instagram.
Sí, ese es el que me da más clientes.
Yeah, I feel like el Facebook ya cambió mucho, a little bit outdated. Es más para familiar y eso, ¿verdad?
Sí, para personas un poco más adultas,
digamos. Ya que nos están casando,
sí,
¿verdad?
Ni tienen quinceañeras, ni se están casando, y Instagram está más para personas.
Más moderno.
Para nuestros clientes que queremos.
Exactly. Es lo que me ha ayudado a mí más también. Tú empezaste y me imagino que creciste un equipo, porque you use a team, and you mentioned you have your daughters as well working with you, right?
Sí. Crecí primero mis hijas crecieron y a las 2 les gustó esto. Entonces ahora el negocio es familiar. Mis hijas me ayudan en todo. Y aparte de eso, pues tengo equipos de fotógrafos, tengo personas trabajando en el estudio. Entonces, atrás de mí hay un equipo que los clientes no lo ven, pero sin ellos esto no sería posible.
Exactamente. Uno crece más en equipo que uno solo.
Sí, delegando cosas. Yo al principio no lo entendía, que había que delegar cosas, y definitivamente cuando aprendí eso, también fue que empecé a crecer.
Sí, es lo que a mí me ayudó también igualmente. Sí. Es de que tienes que ser un equipo que te ayude en diferentes cosas, porque uno no lo puede hacer solo.
No.
Y se atrasa con los trabajos, o ya no da la buena calidad que quiere uno dar.
Exacto.
En el principio uno, si no está ocupado, pues que tiene menos de 10 bodas empezando, puede...
Lo puedes controlar, sí. Pero después ya no.
Ya no, más de 30 al year ya se descontrola un poco.
Tienes que tener ayuda, porque si no ya tu calidad va a bajar.
Sí, exactly. Yeah, no. So I know that you brought your daughters in here. You wanted them to answer some of the questions, say some things.
I would like they answer some questions, because it's a family business.
Yeah, of course.
And I think they want to.
Yeah, no, of course. Let's get them in here. Let's get your first daughter in here.
My first daughter is Denise, and my second daughter is Andrea. So I would like they share too.
Yeah, who are we getting here? Denise or?
Yes, Denise.
Okay, awesome. Let's get you in here. Well, Denise, how you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you so much for inviting us.
No, well, thank you. I'm seeing that your mom wanted to bring you girls in today, and obviously because you've been part of her success. So
thank you.
I'm glad to you're here to share some of the stuff that that you guys done growing up with her. So what you've grown with your mom, and what do you feel? What habits did you feel like you saw your mom develop, or you develop? That early good habits that really grew the business early on.
I feel like a lot of dedication.
Yeah.
I was in high school or even like middle school while I was doing this with her.
Wow.
So I feel like dedication, hard work, especially, and just. We love doing this. We love photography. I love videography. So doing this together as a family, which was a lot easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like dedication was number one.
Oh, okay. So you, I know you guys have a photo and video. What do you help her more with?
I'm more video, but lately I've been doing both. Kind of photography and videography.
What do you like more?
Photography.
Video is a little bit tougher.
It's a little tougher. Like I'm at church, and then I have to do audio. I have to do drone and stuff. And then my mom gets to the church, checks her settings.
Yeah, I know. I envy that of photographers. But then I'm happy when I'm not so busy, because then the photographer is really busy when we're not. is when he has to do all the family photos.
Oh, that's true.
The cousins, the parents, the grandparents, that uncle, they all want photos, you know. So they're busy, and I'm over there. I'm like, well, I gotta just chill a little bit or capture whatever it is that I can. But you know, we each have our turns.
Each one, that's true.
Yeah. No, definitely. Those are definitely things that you need to grow a business.
Yes, definitely.
And what challenges have you seen your mom or you guys face, like within the business, and overcame that you feel that really stand out?
I feel like the biggest challenge we've been through is always staying trendy. I feel like nowadays, if photographers don't stay trendy on social media, I feel like their business is not gonna grow. It'll be successful, but it won't grow. So I feel like when we started like being on social media 100% and putting like marketing skills in them, I feel like that's how we overcame that challenge of not having a super successful business. Another challenge would be kind of like overcoming those what's it called, those difficult clients. Because like any business,
we've all had them.
All of them. So I feel like every time that we don't have a difficult client is like great.
And I'm assuming that you guys probably overcame that hump when your mom mentioned that that 2017 was like the breaking year. So I'm assuming, because I've been through it too, those difficult clients, and usually it's more of the lower budget clients that
definitely
pick and about everything, and they want the most, you know, for the so that's kind of, I've seen you guys on social media, and then I see that you guys just try to, like, you guys, you know, have like a podcast kind of going on too, and that's cool that you guys started trendy, and you guys, I saw that you guys put one out of which I thought was pretty cool, that you guys were talking about you guys' favorite places to shoot at. You know, so that definitely, you know, inspired me. I'm like, you know, that's cool to talk about, like, you know, places you like to shoot at, you know, maybe it could be no, just like I'm doing now, you know, I like to give tips to brides, to event, you know, future, you know, videographers, photographers, things like that. So, you know, we do all this hard work that our clients just see the day of. They see us show up, take photos, do video, set up. What do you feel goes unnoticed, like the hard work that you do behind closed doors as your clients don't see?
I feel like the long nights. Sometimes I stay up. Thankfully, I'm not the one that edits the videos anymore. But back then, I used to stay up to like 2 a.m. editing videos because we needed to get them out to the client as soon as possible. But I feel like recently, it's going to be the team behind us. They feel like it's only us, like especially my mom. They feel like she's doing everything, and then they put that pressure on her, which it's not true. There's a whole team behind us that it's not up to us. It's up to mostly them.
How long is your guys' deadline for delivery?
We put a 3-month deadline.
Okay, that's the same with me.
But to be honest, sometimes it takes us 2 months.
Okay, I'm the same way. So I'm 3 months too, and I have clients that, you know, they sometimes want their stuff sooner, and it's hard because sometimes I feel like they don't see that we have other clients that we got to work on, and we work in the order that we do these events.
Exactly, there's an order.
And it's just like, oh, how come you can't have it done already, you know? But it's like, I have, before I did your wedding, I shot like 10 other clients.
Right. We've had people the next day be like, oh, when can I see the photos? The next day, like on Sunday, it's 10 a.m. and they're already texting us, oh, when can I see the photos and stuff? I'm like, if you read our itinerary, you would see that it takes us 3 months.
No, exactly. People are excited.
You know, I know.
I
and then sometimes when we see them super excited, then we send them some sneak peeks and stuff like that. For us, they do see photos within a week, and they get to design their book within a week. Tops 2 weeks, but for video, like you would know, it takes a little longer.
It does.
But for photos, they get to see them within a week.
With that's definitely a lot different. I wish video was the same way.
I know.
It's a lot tougher. I've learned some good habits to learn how to shoot smarter. But but either way, it still takes. It still has its time that it needs. So you guys do photo and video. I'm assuming there's maybe times that you only get hired for photography at times. Yeah. What is it like working with like other video companies? Is it easy sometimes, challenging? Like,
it's easy when you know the other vendor.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard and kind of frustrating when you don't know them. I had a situation where I was the videographer for a wedding, and we were getting to the house of the bride, I believe. Yes. And the photographer didn't say hi, didn't introduce herself.
Wow.
Nothing like that.
Bad vibes already.
Yes, bad vibes, negative vibes. We didn't like it. Anyways, we were like, let's be professional. Let's coordinate everybody. Let me do my shots that I need to do. She finished her own shots. She left. And then at that point, the bride thought, oh, okay, we have to head out. She was going to change without me doing any shots of the getting ready. So I was like, no, hold on. I need to do my shots. So throughout the day, no communication at all.
Wow.
Yeah, it was horrible, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I don't get too many of those, but here and there, yeah, I've experienced.
It's rare, but
yeah,
it happens.
Yeah, no, I agree. I always try to set the vibe till I introduce myself, say hi, at least set the vibe. Sometimes they might do stuff later on that I don't agree with, but that's just the way they work, and I just gotta. I'm there for my client.
Right.
I'm there to give them a good experience. I'm not there to babble and fight with the photographer. And now I'm sure
that looks unprofessional.
Yes, exactly, definitely. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, and so we got your another sister, right?
Yes.
Yes.
She's we call her the marketing queen.
And the marketing queen.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She's the one that does everything on social media. She puts it all together, and it's great.
And okay, and what are you?
I'm just the photo editor and videographer.
Okay, all right. Just curious, since you gave her a role, I was like, oh, so
there's no nickname for me yet.
Oh, okay. She's the marketing queen.
We call her the marketing queen.
And she's the youngest.
She's the youngest.
Okay.
You're gonna look at her. She looks 12, but she's actually like 20, so she's kind of old.
Okay. No, well, I see her and no, I mean I seen her on social media and she's very well spoken.
Yeah.
So
yes.
So man,
I didn't get that from my parents, but she did. So.
Oh, okay. No, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear. So how about let's get in here. Let's get her in here and get her saying a few things. All right, welcome. So you're the youngest of the team, right?
Youngest.
All right. And they call you the marketing queen, that is.
I guess that's what I'm called.
That's a cool nickname I have. So how do you? So that brings a question. How is it that you stay on top of like all these trends you kind of just look at throughout social media on reels?
Well, I think it just comes naturally because I grew up on social media, so I always try to look for the trends, but it does, I guess, come naturally because, like I said, I grew up on social media.
Yeah, no, especially being your age, social media is like even bigger than my age and even your mom's age and all that. So definitely, it's all about big time on social media now. And you guys utilize like TikTok and all that stuff, or no?
Mainly Instagram. I would like to be on TikTok because it's just as useful, but I don't have time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm sure there's so many social media outlets now. I know I used to like TikTok a lot, but TikTok, I feel like there's so many people on now. It's became so saturated that I feel like the only stuff that really gets out there is like if it's funny stuff.
Yeah,
like
it's like hit or miss.
Yeah, so it's almost like if you want to get something that trends on TikTok, it has to be maybe something funny. And I'm not much of a comedian, so it's not as successful as much as like Instagram and other platforms. Yeah. How old are you?
20.
20. Okay. So 20. So you've been, working, how long have you been helping out your mom?
I was like 16 when I like fully like got into it, but I was born into it basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
16. And do you do any of the photo and video stuff too?
So on events, I'm Denise's right hand woman. She bosses me around, so I'm her second shooter.
Okay.
But like during the week, I have school, but I also do like designing books or again like the social media.
Oh, the designing like albums and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then I also edit like the visuals videos that we post like with the quinceañeras.
Okay.
The pre-videos and stuff.
Oh,
so I kind of edit here and there.
And are you the one with the phone too?
Yes.
Recording with the phone and and saving all that.
Yeah.
Also, do you do help out with the like video recording too?
Yes.
So whatever it is that they need help with.
Basically.
And what do you find what is your opinion on video? I'm a video guy, so I'm curious on your
it's cool. Yeah. But I like more like operations, like managing stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's
okay.
It's cool. Yeah, I like it.
All right. No, that's cool. What is your favorite memory, working in the industry? Working with your mom, what is it that you enjoyed the most? Obviously, you're still working with her, you're still helping her. You must be enjoying something of this whole process.
I think anytime we get to work together, it's just like a fun time because we have like chemistry.
Yeah.
We do work with other like photographers and stuff. Yeah. But I feel like we don't have the chemistry. Specific memory. I don't have a specific memory.
No, I just think you just love it. Just love it all overall. Yeah. Okay. And then you saw what has been like your best. What has been your? Maybe it's a little bit same question, but what is like your best and worst memory of being in this industry? Obviously, by worst we don't want to be too negative. We just like basically in the sense of worse as is like it could have been like when you were learning or things like that, so
I think best, like I said, anytime we get to work together is just a fun time.
Yeah.
Worst, I would say naturally we get into arguments.
Yeah.
So sometimes
it's easier because you guys are family, so it's easier to kind of say what you're feeling, right?
Yeah. So we do argue here and there, and sometimes
it's normal family stuff. I have my younger brother is doing video now with me, which I could relate a lot to you guys. So I mean, it's easier to say what I feel. I'm like, hey, you gotta do that right. You're not doing, it's so easier to just say what you feel. What is it like seeing your mom like growing in this industry so much, and what things have you like noticed that you really admire that your mom's done within?
I think just the way she was able to do it all on her own.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that she has shown me that like role model of like being able to do it on your own, and then that I could make something for myself and not have to do it for somebody else. Yeah. Because I have friends who work just like all they know is work for other people, but I know I can make something for myself one day thanks to her. Yeah,
no, that's awesome. And I'm assuming she's mentioned, she's very passionate about it, right? And you, I'm sure you see in that. Obviously, you guys are growing because I think anybody that their business is growing, they're somewhat very passionate about what they do, and obviously that's the reason they're getting clients.
Yeah, and I'm happy she's doing what she wants.
Yeah, well, that's good. And I saw that you guys recently grew into a bigger studio or had a studio, or what was it like? What is that?
So it's kind of like a weird space right now because our studio is in West Covina, and we are trying to move out of it because we kind of grew out of it, and because it's not like the safest area-ish.
Wait, so the place that you guys move in, you already grew out of?
No, we didn't move. We didn't end up moving. You probably saw that we were planning to move, but rent was way too high, so we didn't. We stayed.
Yeah, no.
We were gonna move to the same building, but like at the bottom floor, but it was just like double the rent.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No thanks. And then we also like wanted to move closer to home.
Okay. And where is that studio at?
We're in West Covina, and we want to move closer to Laverne because we live in Laverne.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like San Dimas.
Okay. Yeah.
But I feel like West Covina is like a middle spot for the IE and LA.
Yeah. Is that where you grew up at too?
In West Covina. Well, I grew up in Mexico, but I moved to West Covina.
Okay. Oh, like you grew up in Mexico too. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you don't remember?
I was 8. I do remember, but not a lot. It feels like it was a whole other lifetime. It is. I don't remember a lot.
All right. Well, I think those are all the questions that I have. I'm gonna get your mom back in here. I have some final questions to kind of close out what we're gonna say, and we'll look forward to chatting with you guys a little bit more.
Thank you so much for having us.
Okay. Merced. All right, and we got you back for the final few questions. Your daughters did so great. I see I can see that they've gotten a lot of practice with them, with the one that you guys are doing as well. So I have final question for you. Being in the industry for 30 years, what advice would you give to new brides trying to hire you, trying to look for a photographer, a video team, and you can answer this in Spanish or English, whatever you feel you could best answer this.
Okay, I prefer in Spanish.
Yeah, claro que sí.
It's my first language. Que inviertan en su fotografía y video, porque al final es lo que van a tener de su evento.
Sí.
Como siempre les digo yo a mis clientes cuando yo les muestro mis paquetes, de todo lo que gastes, de todo el tiempo que inviertas en el proceso de tu evento, al final esto es lo que van a tener.
Sí.
Entonces que piensen en invertir en su fotografía y en su video.
Sí, que inviertan más en la foto y video que la banda, ¿verdad?
Que en las flores. Que las flores van a estar marchitas a los 2 días. En cambio, estas son las memorias.
Sí, esas las flores, esas las nomás por un día y ya. Y lo que es foto y video
les queda para siempre.
Sí, claro que sí. No, es same example que yo siempre le digo a mis clientes que se oye como no sé cómo dice en español, como bias, como es manera de esa es la razón que me tienes que agarrar, pero es la verdad.
Yo siempre le digo a mis clientes, si no me agarras a mí, de todas formas, aunque alguien más te haga tu trabajo, piensa en que la fotografía y el video es lo que te va a quedar. Sí. Me agarres a mí o no.
Sí.
Es un consejo que yo les doy.
Sí, no, claro que sí, muy buen consejo, porque eso lo necesitan oír. A veces los clientes quieren algo bien barato. A veces, realmente hay clientes que a veces ni saben, tú has visto clientes que a veces ni saben la diferencia y nomás contratan.
Preguntan el precio. Hay clientes que solo piensan en el precio.
Sí.
Pero no están pensando en la calidad, en lo que van a recibir. Pero también igual hay muchos clientes, la mayoría de mis clientes no les importa tanto el precio, sino la experiencia y lo que van a recibir. Esos clientes son los que me encantan,
sí,
porque ellos, desde que llegan, ellos están queriendo ver el trabajo que recibirían. Y al final preguntan por el precio.
Sí, no, claro que sí. Pues ya mirando su trabajo ya tienen una idea que pues esto no va a estar muy barato.
Sí.
Se me imagino. Sí.
Ya saben, cuando van hacia el estudio ya saben que tal vez el precio no va a ser tan barato,
sí,
pero tal vez ya vengan recomendados de alguien que ya le hizo un evento, entonces ya saben que van a tener un buen servicio y un buen producto final.
Sí, y qué era, y me imagino, le pregunté esto a tus hijas, antes del 2000, dijiste que 2017 era tu tiempo cuando ya todo cambió, tu negocio estaba creciendo. ¿Cómo comparas como los clientes que eran antes, los que quieren todo barato? Eran una headache de mucho estrés y pedían mucho, ¿verdad, mam?
Pedían muchos descuentos, querían el paquete grande a precio del paquete chico y pues eso no se puede. Entonces ahora, después de COVID, han cambiado los clientes. Sí. Siento que han valorado más el trabajo. Sí. Entonces ahora no piden tanto descuento y valoran el trabajo que uno les da.
Sí. Hay personas que yo oigo a veces dicen, no, me quiero salir de esos clientes que quieren todo barato o no quiero subirlo muy porque les da miedo perder más clientes. Porque realmente a mí, como me imagino que a ti, cuando subes tus precios te da un poco de miedo, si me van a contratar o no. No sé si tú te sientes así, pero yo me he sentido así que, ¿are they gonna hire me? I know que yo valgo esto, pero a veces la gente no sé si ellos me miden el valor y cada vez lo subo y los clientes me pagan eso.
Sí, igual es normal que antes me pasaba más eso, pero sí, suben los precios y a veces te ven y dicen, lo vamos a pensar. Entonces dices, será el precio, pero igual yo no los bajo ya que los subo por una razón, a veces porque hay otro miembro en el equipo, porque el álbum me lo subieron, el editor me cobra más, cosas así.
Sí.
Pero el cliente que te va a contratar por tu trabajo, no por tu precio.
Sí, no, claro que sí.
Sí.
¿Y cómo crees que tú le hiciste para salir de esa, todos hemos estado allí de los clientes baratos? ¿Qué hiciste que tú crees que cambiaste? Nomás dices, voy a mejorar mi calidad y voy a cobrar un poco más, o ¿qué crees que tú hiciste? ¿Qué fórmula fórmula hiciste tú que tú crees que cambió todo eso?
Bueno, primeramente, siempre mi meta ha sido entregar un buen trabajo, dejar satisfecho al cliente, primeramente eso. Pero luego, el cliente que no me puede pagar, mis precios no son baratos, mis precios. Sí. Entonces, es una forma de bloquear esos clientes. Sí. Los clientes el precio es una forma de filtrar a los clientes que piden barato.
Sí, es lo que quería llegar, así los filtraste.
Sí, es un filtro con el precio, porque las personas que van a pagarme el precio que yo pido son buenos clientes y son personas que valoran mi trabajo. Sí. Y también me tocan clientes que a lo mejor no pueden tanto económicamente, pero aún así hacen el esfuerzo por pagar mi servicio porque les gusta.
Sí, entonces, claro que sí. A mí me han tocado igualmente así. Entonces que pues I'm out of their budget, pero de todos modos
te contratan.
Buscan una manera de contratar.
Porque les encanta. Sí. Como pueden ver en mis redes sociales, yo hago más quinceañeras. Sí. Entonces a veces las niñas me encuentran en Instagram y ellas quieren mi servicio y van al estudio y yo veo las caritas de las niñas que voltean a ver al papá y le hacen caritas y por favor. Entonces yo sé que esas niñas quieren que sea yo quien les provea el servicio de sus memorias.
Muy bien, muy bonito.
Sí.
Ok, pues Merced, pues muchas gracias. ¿En dónde te pueden encontrar en social media?
En social media estoy como Merced Photography, en Instagram, en Facebook, quien use Facebook. También estoy en Facebook, estamos en TikTok y ahí en Instagram pueden contactarme. Tenemos un Linktree para que ahí vean el website, el TikTok, vayan a ver en YouTube nuestros videos y puedan pedir una cotización o una cita.
Okay, muy bien. Muchas gracias, Merced.
Gracias.
Well, thank you for coming here today. I'm excited. I'm happy to hear everything. I learned so much from you, and it's always great to have other colleagues and photographers, videographers in here. I'm gonna get more. Maybe in the future, hopefully, we can get you here more. You know, maybe by then you'll be even maybe famous big time or
hopefully.
Yeah. So thank you for your time.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And thank you to your girls as well. Thank you, bringing your girls and sharing everything that you guys had to do.
Thank you to you.
Okay. Thank you, guys.